In this messy world, things are getting worse day by day. The fear among humans is increasing as the demonic sides of their fellow humans are coming out. Among these, some Christians have faith that all these things will come to an end with Rapture. But how does all come to an end at Rapture? Today's video concerns Rapture and why some people take marks on their hands. And what does it mean? Here we begin. The concept of the Rapture comes from Christian theology. It refers to a future event in which, according to some interpretations of the Bible, believers in Jesus Christ will be taken up into heaven to be with God. At the same time, non-believers will be left behind to face a tribulation period on earth. Some believe that the Rapture will be a sudden, unexpected event that will happen instantly, while others believe that it will happen gradually over time. Why do people take the mark of the beast? The mark of the beast concept is often associated with the book of Revelation in the Bible. It is believed by some to be a symbol of allegiance to the antichrist or a symbol of acceptance of a global system of government and commerce. However, the mark of the beast idea is highly contested and debated. Commonly, people call it mark to connect with the beast and worship him. Therefore, you might see some numerical numbers on the hands of the people. It is believed that anyone who makes a mark of name or number or a sign is a worshipper or admirer of a beast. It is important to note that people's motivations for taking the mark of the beast would likely vary wildly, depending on their circumstances and beliefs. For example, some may feel it necessary to participate in society or avoid persecution, while others may be persuaded by promises of wealth or power. Still, others may be forced to take the mark against their will. Who are the antichrists? The term antichrist generally refers to a person or entity that opposes or seeks to replace Jesus Christ as the true Savior and Messiah in Christian belief. The concept of the antichrist appears in various religious traditions, but is most commonly associated with Christianity. In the Bible, the term antichrist appears in the letters of John, where it is used to refer to those who deny that Jesus is the Christ and the Son of God. 1 John chapter 2 verse 22. And who deny that Jesus came in the flesh. 2 John chapter 1 verse 7. The Antichrist is often depicted as a figure who will appear in the end times to lead a rebellion against God and deceive many people. It is predicted in the book of Revelation that the Antichrist will appear as a man and claim himself to be God, and he tries to control the entire world. Similarly, the book of Daniel chapter 7 verse 25 says, "He will speak great words against the highest and wear out the saints of the highest, and thinks to change times and laws." This can be meant as all the worldly rulers who disagree with God and persecute his devotees are the Antichrist. In the book of Revelation 1, John chapter 2 verse 18 says, "Children, it is the last hour, and as you have heard that Antichrist is coming, so now many Antichrists have come. Therefore we know that it is the last hour." 3 beasts mentioned in the Revelation. The book of Revelation mentions the 3 beasts, who will try to control the whole earth and deny the existence of God. Therefore, the book of Revelation is also known as the Apocalypse of John. The beast from the sea is the first beast described in Revelation, chapter 13, verse 1 through 10. This 7-headed, 10-horned beast emerges from the sea, with each head bearing a blasphemous name. It is described as having a leopard's body, a bear's feet, and a lion's mouth. The beast from the sea is often interpreted as a symbol of the Antichrist or a powerful political leader who will emerge in the end times. Revelation chapter 13 verse 1 through 3. "And I saw a beast rising out of the sea, with 10 horns and 7 heads, with 10 diadems on its horns, and blasphemous names on its heads. And the beast I saw was like a leopard. Its feet were like a bear's, and its mouth was like a lion's. And to it the dragon gave his power, throne, and authority. One of its heads seemed to have a mortal wound, but its mortal wound was healed, and the whole earth marveled as they followed the beast." The beast from the earth is the second beast described in Revelation chapter 13, verse 11 through 18. This beast, also known as the false prophet, has 2 horns like a lamb, but speaks like a dragon. The beast from the earth is said to perform miraculous signs and wonders to deceive people and promote the worship of the first beast. It is often interpreted as a symbol of a religious leader who will support and promote the Antichrist. Revelation chapter 13, verse 11 through 14. Then I saw another beast rising out of the earth. It had 2 horns like a lamb and spoke like a dragon. It exercises the first beast's authority in its presence, and makes the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, whose mortal wound was healed. It performs great signs, even making fire come down from heaven to earth in front of people. And by the signs that it is allowed to work in the presence of the beast, it deceives those who dwell on the earth, telling them to make an image for the beast that was wounded by the sword and yet lived. The great red dragon is the 3rd beast island described in Revelation chapter 11, verse 7 through 8. This beast has 7 heads and 10 horns, and its tail sweeps 1/3 of the stars out of the sky. It is described as waiting to devour the woman who gives birth to the Messiah, and is often interpreted as a symbol of Satan or the forces of evil that oppose God's plan. The great red dragon is also associated with the prosecution of the righteous and the spread of chaos and destruction. What is the mark of the beast? It refers to a symbol or mark that will be required in the end times as a means of identification for people to buy and sell goods or services. According to biblical text, those who refuse to receive this mark will not be able to engage in commercial transactions and may even face persecution. The exact nature of the mark is not specified in the Bible, and there is much debate among Christians and scholars about its meaning. Some interpret it as a literal physical mark, such as a tattoo or microchip, while others view it as a symbolic representation of allegiance to a particular system or ideology. The book Revelation mentions it in verse Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16 through 17. He, the beast of the sea, also forced everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on his right hand or forehead, so that no one could buy or sell unless he had the mark. What does the number 666 mean? The biblical concept of the mark of the beast appears in the book of Revelation in the Christian Bible, Revelation chapter 13, verse 18. It says that the number 666 is the number of the beast, and the worshipper of the beast makes the mark of it. However, the exact meaning of the number is unclear and has been the subject of much debate and speculation. Some believe it represents the devil or evil in general, while others believe it symbolizes a particular person or entity. Some scholars suggest that the number may have been a code for the name of a specific individual or empire that was seen as a threat to early Christians. The mark of the beast in Revelation is the number 666, which is imprinted on the right hand and the forehead. Recognizing those who obey the beast of the sea and take part in his rule is taken up. Revelation chapter 13, verse 18 through 19. This calls for wisdom. If anyone has insight, let him calculate the beast's number, for it is man's number. His number is 666. In the Bible, the number 6 symbolizes man. On the other hand, number 7 symbolizes perfection. It is so because God created the man on the 6th day. Although some people believe that this phrase is gone, and some believe it will be held in the future. However, nobody knows when and where it is going to happen. What do you think of the rapture? Comment below and subscribe for more such videos.